Welcome back, guys. We're going to space. We are going to space, I hope. We're going to take it slow early on. You can see I have removed the top winglets. And I hope that we can go to space. I think we can. I'm very rusty, as you may have noticed in the first video. It wasn't the best performance I've ever made, but it is what it is. We're basically just trying to stay upright, just doing little taps to stay going straight up, basically. Because the craft really wants to tilt. The craft really wants to tilt. But we're just trying to stay going up, and it seems like it's working. For now, at least. Our apparatus is at 38 kilometers. We need to get above 70 to go into space. And I think we're going, guys. We are heading to space. We are heading to space. We actually didn't need as much fuel as we have, but that's okay. I think we'll just cut off the engines here. We don't need to... I don't think we can do this. No. Can we do this? No. All right. We will... I'll pin these, though, so that we have them open when we get to space. We're going to space, guys. This is great. We are going to space. We are in space. Log temperature, keep. Log pressure data, keep. And we didn't use any of our science that we got last time, so that's good. We're in space. Our first trip to space. Yes! That makes me very happy. Alright. Let's see. If we pin these, we might be able to do something. But I don't think so, because we'll be out of electric power. But we are in space, which is wonderful. We can time warp. There's no point in sitting here looking at this. We're going back down. And we'll just try and slow ourselves a bit with the engines going down. No reason not to. So let's see, when we get down to around 40 kilometers, I think we'll just... No, we can do it now. Just do a little bit of a slowdown burn. Don't want to be going up, but doing this is fine. It also gives us electric charge, which is good. So this is great. Alrighty. Done. No more fuel. So we'll jettison that. We can't log this. Yes, we can. We'll keep that. Pressure data, we can't do. Okay, but that one is done. So that can go away. And we can try and take another one. And perhaps do that when we land if we have power for it. That's time warp. So let's deploy our chute. And let's get down there. Fully deployed. This is awesome. It's wiggling a bit. But I don't think we'll have electric charge when we get down. We'll see. Alright, we are about to touch down, but we are out of electric charge, so we can't do anything else. But we can recover the vessel, and we have completed the contract, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright. So, That gave us 33.6 science. We now have 73 science, which is fantastic. We got some funds, which is also fantastic. So, awesome. What other... Oh, we forgot to do the coupling test. So, we can do that real quick. That's easy. We can just... do that real quick. We basically don't need that. We just need the coupler. The contract is for the TT38K. We have the TT38K. We can stick that there and launch. I don't think we need to attach anything to it. I'm not entirely sure though. But I don't think we do. So let's see, do we have to do it through the staging sequence? So it's this one. All right. Okay. Boom. Test done. Contract done. Thing blew up, but not something that we needed. Recover the vessel. And that is completed. Fantastic. So that's that contract out of the way as well. And gives us a tiny bit of funds. Let's look at research and development. So I'd like to get down to basic science, which also gives us the Octo, which has SAS. So for that, we need manned technology. So we'll do this. We'll do the manned technology. We just have enough science for this. Awesome, and it gives us a battery as well. And the Mystery Goo and the Science Junior. This is what we need. This is what we need, guys. Research that. Okay. Let's look at contracts. So we have a bunch of testing. No, I think we're just going to do the orbit Kerbal. Yeah. Accept that. And that's about it. The orbit Kerbal orbital telescope. Okay. Well, we can't do that yet. Part testing. There isn't anything where we're landed. Roadmap model. S2 splashed down at Kerbal. Nah. Test the RT-10 in flight. TD-12 decoupler on an escape trajectory. That might be possible. Let's see. So let's get that out of there. We'll do... So we need to orbit, right? That's fine. I want the Science Junior with us. I want a thermometer or two. One is actually probably enough. I want a barometer and I want a Mystery Goo unit. Okay. Then we of course want what is it I want? I want utility and I want that. So that's our little probe thingy, except we have a battery now, which we will bring as well. Though this probe has more electricity. So this has... No, it actually doesn't. Okay. I thought that had more electricity, but it does not. So we'll put a battery over here so that we have a little bit more electric charge. Okay. So that's what we're sending into space. We're gonna bring it back. Do we need... I don't think we need this. How much charge does this have? 100. That's more than enough. Coupling... TD6. Oh, this is tiny. Okay. Well, what we could do is accept the test. You know what? Let's call this Orbiter 1. Save that, leave, and let's accept the TD12 testing. Available. Just TD12 decoupler. That will do. So now we have the TD12 decoupler available. Do believe. Yes, we do. And that actually fits. Good, 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 good. Alright, we need fuel tanks. Let's get 2 on this. And spark. It's gonna have to be a swivel up here as well, which isn't ideal. That really isn't ideal, but it is what it is. Let's give it 1 more tank, I think. And then we need another coupler. And more fuel tanks. What happened there? Alright. Whoops. Something like that. With an engine there. So you have 1298 LTV there. That's not enough. We're up to 22 parts. We're gonna need some fins. I don't think we need these big ones, but we'll put them on anyway. And we need some communication. We just need one of these, I guess, which we can stick there. Okay. And this isn't enough. How many parts do we have left? 3. Oops. So there. I don't think this is enough to get into orbit. What we could do is stick these on the sides. Thrust rate ratio is 148, which is kind of acceptable. What we could do with more parts. Let's leave. Let's see, what does it cost to upgrade? It's 225,000. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. Okay. Well, what we could do is take our There, okay. So what we could do is take our barometer and thermometer off, because we've already done that in space. And that gives us 2 more parts. And we can make the rocket longer. And gives us a thrust weight of 135. Which isn't fantastic, but technically enough. Let's save and let's try launching this bad boy. The worst that can happen is that we blow up. So now we have SAS, which is fantastic. Let's go. Now, the top is not very aerodynamic. But we might be okay. We do need to start tipping over. Oh, it's not very stable, is it? One tip. 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 Come on. Oh, we're rotating a bit. Okay. This seems reasonable. This is not going to be a very efficient flight, I don't think. And look at it wobble. Not tipping over fast enough. Our fins might actually be too big. Our fins might actually be too big. Alright, so what do we get to in altitude with this stage? 45. Whoa. Turn off. We need to. Why can't I control? You have a reaction wheel, don't you? Pretty sure you do. Let's stop this. Okay. So we want to go this way. And we want to get into space. So there. That's fine. I don't think we'll be able to circularize though. Now, we need to circularize around our periapsis. So let's just get out of the atmosphere, which we are now. So at least we can do science. Up our warp. And let's just burn prograde. Low. And see if we have enough fuel to circularize. We most definitely did not. But we can conduct a materials study. Keep that. We can observe mystery goo. And keep that. We can let that go. And we can come back in. We do want to be facing retrograde when we do so. Hopefully our we want to be facing surface retrograde. And hopefully our Science Junior will survive this re-entry. I think it will. Do not do that. I need you to stay there. Okay. Stay there. Okay. All right, we're coming in. Is it going to turn around to the front? It is. That's not good. This could be a disaster. Can we turn around? No, we can't. This is the way we're coming in. Okay, are we out of juice? We are pretty much out of juice. But why didn't we have the electric charge? I put the battery on there, didn't I? Battery is right there. Do I need to change that somehow? To not be reserve power? Because now we can't deploy our chute without electric power. Okay. Weird. Alright, you know what? I'm going to revert this because that seems weird that the battery doesn't work. Why doesn't the battery work? Reserve power. What's this? What does that do? I wonder. Well, we'll try that, but we know that we didn't have enough to get into orbit. So, what do we do about that? I mean, we can't put any more parts on here. We have 30 of 30 parts. Let's just save that for a second and leave. So we have 4.6 science. If we could get general rocketry. 25 science we need for that. Alright. It's not much that we're missing to be able to go into orbit. It might just be that we need to have a better trajectory and we would be able to do it. But what we can do is say new. Let's open Orbital 1. Save that. New. And we'll just put that on there. We'll do science. We'll bring that and that. And this is enough to give us some science from the launch pad. So let's try that out. Conduct material study, observe mystery go. All right, so that gives us 10.5 science, was it? Or 11 science? Let's see. We have 15 science now. Okay. Then what we can do is grab this pod and stick a Kerbal in there. Jebediah is fine. So we have our 4 Kerbals, Jeb, Bill, Bob and Valentina. 2 pilots in Jeb and Valentina, scientist in Bob, and an engineer in Bill. So we can launch this. We don't need anything else. And we can do a crew report and perhaps an EVA report. We can certainly do a crew report. That's 1.5 sirens. And EVA. Yep. EVA report. Keep. Forward. Recover. That's a little bit more science. So that takes us to 18, 19 science. All right, and Jeb didn't get any ribbons or any experience. So I have a Final Frontier installed, which is a really cool mod. It doesn't really do anything for the game, but it gives the Kerbals ribbons for achieving things. Now, we just need 6 more science to get this this next tech. So if we do something like that with you and you, and launch that. Let's just take the solid fuel down to 5 seconds burn. Launch that. We can take off, do ours. Oh, wait. Maybe we should put a parachute on there. It's good that we didn't launch it yet. Parachute will be helpful. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Just put a parachute on there. So that it has a chance of surviving. Launch. Well, let's just check that our parachute doesn't deploy at the same time as we launch. That would be kind of bad. Kind of bad. So it does not. Good. Let's continue. Launch and do this. Keep. Deploy shoot. And it looks like we'll land over at the astronaut complex. Nice. But that was basically all we wanted to happen. That was all we needed, was to get that bit of science. We are landed. Let's recover the vessel. And this should give us enough to get the advanced rocketry. So yeah, 24.5 science we earned there. So beautiful. Let's go into research and development, and we can get general rocketry. 25 science, that gives us a bigger fuel tank, which is basically what we needed. Can't afford any of these, no. Alright, we have 18.5 science left. Let's get rid of you. Open up Orbital 1. And we'll basically take all of this off, because now we have these fuel tanks. I think this is probably enough fuel. Let's just do this. And I think we have a better engine now as well. No, we don't. And that comes with the next one, I guess. So there. That gives us 1559. meters a second fuel. We need coupler there, and we need some more fuel tanks. Okay, something like that maybe. Swivel there, 1909. I don't think you can lift us. Well, you can, but not very well. But we now only have 20 parts on, so we can go into aerodynamics. And I think we'll take the basic fins. Put 3 of those on, and I actually think we'll take one of these off. So now we have 22 parts. We need our radial decouplers. We're gonna need 2 of them. Something like there. And we are going to need some solid fuel boosters. The hammer. Is that? Are they on there? Yes, they are. Good. We can bring them down a bit. Let's see, we have 4 parts left. We want... Oh, we don't have the aerodynamic nose cones yet. Okay. So what we'll do is... something like this. We will bring these down a bit. And stick you on there. It's a bit of a shame that we don't have the aerodynamic nose cones yet. So this takes us to 27 parts. You go together with those. I think we'll put another tank on here. Like so. And I hope this battery works. Didn't seem to be working. So we'll save that. And we'll see if this will go into space. But we'll have to see in the next one, as we are out of time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.